Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. Your friend Charlie here in Vietnam to introduce you guys the most authentic and realistic Vietnam life. I'm currently here in the city called Hoi An, which is one of the ancient city with all the older architecture. I just got here from Da Nang. So basically, I have been here in this nation for around like 7 days, 8 days, 9 days already. So basically, it has been a while since I last filmed the video. It has been almost a couple months since I filmed the video on New Year's Day. So basically, that was a long story. Okay, after I filmed the video last Christmas and the New Year's countdown at Kathmandu, sorry, Pokhara. So I put all my stuffs, all my gears back to my camera bag, and by the moment when I turn it up in Chiang Mai, I just noticed. So when I turn it up at Vietnam, I just noticed my gimbal didn't work. So it took me quite a while to figure out how to fix it, and it turned out to be the charging module of the gimbal stopped working, and then I had to order another gimbal all the way from mainland China since it is way cheaper, and I decided not to go for a brand new gimbal. In that case, it's gonna cost me way too much, especially during traveling. To own a brand new gimbal is gonna cost me too much, and while doing the transporting, like the gears, it can be damaged. So might as well to keep my budget down. So I ordered my new gimbal during the Songkran festival in Thailand, and ended up the replacement gimbal arrived missing one mounting plate, and it wouldn't work. Well, that was a long story. So basically, like, I ended up got it working, and somehow like, I got 1,000, if not 10,000. I only got 1,000 excuses not to film the video. So now I am boom here in Vietnam after Thailand. So I arrived in Vietnam by May time, and I got to the city Da Nang, which they call it Da Nang. Okay, I'm gonna clean the lens a little bit. Okay, better. Okay, I was there for 9 days, 8 days, 9 days, something like that, and ended up I purchased a scooter. I got a chance to hang out a couple of places, so many places with my scooter. It's really handy to ride the scooter here in Vietnam, even though like it can be a little bit messy, it can be a little bit dangerous since we don't get used, we are not really familiar with the traffic here. But anyways, so I purchased the scooter, and I didn't have difficulty. I was able to ride the scooter here in Da Nang, and I rode the scooter all the way to somewhere called Hoi An Pass. I was there for a little bit yesterday. It was really hot day. During that time, the temperature here in Vietnam, especially here in Da Nang, can be really ridiculously hot. So what happened to, okay, I gotta go across the street. Here we go. Okay, I made it. So it can be a little bit tricky to get scooter going. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera to the other side so that you guys can see what's going on while we are chit-chatting. And if you look at this gentleman, he's pulling the rope just to get the floating stuff here. Anyways, okay. So I got my scooter. I got a really good deal on it, and I have no problem riding a scooter here in Vietnam. Probably not in Ho Chi Minh City or in Hanoi, but in Da Nang is okay. I'm okay with it. So today it took me like around around 1 hour-ish. It says on the GPS 15 minutes from Da Nang to Hoi An. Somehow I got to here after 1 hour drive, 1 hour riding scooter, and I'm happy with it. So the traffic wasn't that bad. The road is really smooth, mostly. And okay, let me see what's going on here. What it says Dragon South Temple something. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna take a random walk. Okay, back to the story. So it took me like around a little bit more than 1 hour riding the scooter all the way to another city called Hoi An. Hoi An. So basically this is the very first time when I got here. I arrived here back to like 10 minutes ago. So just like you guys, I know nothing about this place. Might as well just take a slow walk around the downtown area to see what's going on here. But so far it looks like pretty authentic. It looks like really old school. And if you look at this random temple, I don't even know like the name of the temple. So they are talking about like Hoi An. This is a old city, ancient city, old city with all the artificial, not artificial, but yeah, architecture, historical architecture here in this town. Okay. And then I see people are waving the scooters, help them out, guiding them to park. Somehow parking is not free in this town. I believe they are charging somewhere from, somewhere from 10,000 dong, which is no big deal. It's around 50 cents Canadian, but here relatively in Vietnam, it seems more like 10,000 dong is a little bit more expensive, especially like when you compare to the parking price in Da Nang, which they pronounce Da Nang. Okay, but the locals call it Da Nang, but yeah, anyways. So the parking price in Da Nang for a scooter is most likely like 3,000 dong to 5,000 dong, which is almost nothing. 25 cents? Yeah, 25 cents Canadian or like 15 cents US, something like that. Okay, so first time to this town, it looks like this is the commercial area in the downtown, the downtown district. So many shops, so many visitors. One thing I noticed in Da Nang City is, okay, that city I see so many Korean people. It looks more like a gigantic Korean town. Well, it is understandable that Korea the price is so expensive. And here in Da Nang, like they can get all different kinds of services for like maybe 70% off, 60% off, or 90% off, I don't know. Okay. This looks like another remain, and they're saying like Hoi An, this city is more like a Fujian province culture. I see an ancient wall in front of myself, and not sure if I'm allowed to get into it. I'm gonna take a slow walk to see what's going on. And it says Sanchi. I don't know what it is. It's more like a religious place. I see one door open. Wondering if I'm allowed to get in here. Okay. By the way, this is my first time using this gimbal. I try to balance it before heading out, and so far it looks okay to myself, even though like it didn't work on the first place when I first received it. But now, so far I has been filming for 10 minutes. It seems all good to myself. We will see. Okay. So seemingly this architecture is just the door, the entrance of whatever ancient house or ancient accommodation. Okay. Seems like it is from the historical town. Okay. Let me see if I can look up the information from my cell phone. Interesting. Interesting place. Okay. Yeah, I like this Vietnamese style hard hat. It looks pretty fancy. Okay. Here says it is from the maps. Didn't show too much about this wall. Definitely that's the old school Chinese style architecture for sure. Okay. Okay, might as well I can just take a couple of photos since I'm here already. Okay. And I'm gonna take a selfie. Okay. I have no clue like which direction to go. It seems like okay. Here this introduction here. It's called the Babu Temple Gate. And what is a Babu Temple? IDK. It's a linking gate of the two architectural religious structures which are located next to each other, including Kamha Temple and Hai Bin Temple, traditionally known as Ong Chu Temple and Bab Mu Temple. Among them, the Bab Mu Temple is a popular name which perpetuals lots of memories through. Okay, so there's an old place, and that's it.
Pilihannya selain
Yeah, really interesting place. For this area, it seems more like walking allowed only. Not sure like if I don't see any scooter or any like motorized vehicle here. So many tourists, travelers in this area. Looks really fancy to myself. It seems like it's not a really big city, but seemingly so much to explore. I have no clue like which direction to go to. Bicycle. People riding bicycle everywhere. Okay. Seems like it's easier just to follow the people. Keep on walking and that's it. Easy peasy. Gift shop and street food. That's more like a beverage shop. And I see people doing the renovation on the roof of this place. Okay. Yeah, so basically this is the very first time when I used the Ronin gimbal. I got it like back to early April, so it has been 1 month and a half. So far it seems pretty handy. We will see. It has been filming for 17 minutes. So far it's not acting up. It looks all good to me. I'm happy with it. Okay, seems like the street become narrower and then it looks like it's gonna become a alleyway from a street. Okay, I see a street. A wider street here in this direction. Not sure which way to go. Seems like from the maps it says. I'm good, thank you. I'm busy, thank you. Okay.
tired and no busy.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yep, they are selling the massage. Really proactive seller. Okay. Okay, since people they are heading this way, so might as well I can follow them. And it seems like there's a bridge to the right hand side of this direction. So better to just follow them to see what's going on. Seems like go across this bridge, there should be something they call the night market, the Hoi An night market. And I'm gonna check it out. The alleyway doesn't smell that good. Other than that, I mean, in general, Vietnam to me, it seems more like a really clean city so far. After visiting Da Nang and also Hoi An. Okay, here comes to the river. Yeah, they are talking in Vietnamese. Somehow like, I don't understand nothing. See? Those bicycles, super fancy. Really fancy bicycle. One more thing I like about this place, I mean in general in Vietnam, is the price. The price seems really reasonable. So one meal you can pay it from like 30,000 dong to, well, to as much as you wish, but minimum is 30,000, which is like 1 USD, something around 1 USD for one meal. That's ridiculous, right? And for the last couple of days, I went through a couple Michelin guide restaurants, really good place. And the price actually is really affordable, like 20 USD per person or less. I would say, yeah, the price is just amazing. Hey. Here is Hoi An Town. Not sure what that is. I would say this moment, the lighting and the scenery plus the temperature is the best combination. Not too hot, not like in the afternoon or midday. And the brightness is, I'm happy with it. I can see the image from my monitor or my screen. I'm happy with it. There are good people speaking Chinese. One thing I noticed is not that many Chinese travelers, Chinese visitors coming to Vietnam relatively compared to Thailand. Another interesting thing is when I was in Thailand, when I first got to Vietnam, people always think I am the local people. I'm local Vietnamese, even though I'm not. I mean, local people, they even give me credit as Vietnamese. Well, in this case, I can just hide myself in the crowd, no problem. Okay. Seems like that kind of Quang hat is really fancy. Yep, the Quang hat. Maybe I should get one. I'm not talking about buying one, maybe just to rent one. Yep.
Mình về bỏ chứ về mà.
So many boaters here. So many boats. Hello.
Vậy?
Yeah. Somehow it turned out to be cloudy, even though the afternoon was super sunny day. But yeah. I don't think even there's as many travelers in Da Nang as here. This place is like so many travelers. At the meantime, the price actually is really good in terms of accommodation Haven't got a chance to order any food here yet, but it seems like it is amazing place. Really economic place to travel.
Một hai điểm nữa thì
Also, I noticed that females here they are more likely shorter compared to Thailand and other neighbor countries. Like I would say Laos lady, they are short as well. Okay, now I come to an island, and seems like this is where the night market is. Hey. Looks like it is really a big place to explore. Okay, I will just keep walking and to see like anything new going on. So far it seems like super fancy. Okay. From the map, it says this is actually an island right next to the river. It says it is the Chiu Pen River. Hoi An. Okay, so in this case, I will just keep on exploring this river. I mean this island. Okay, I've decided to go through this island on the episode 1 and then back to the mainland. For episode 2, if I still have time and battery, I may go for episode 3 on the neighbor island, and it has been half an hour since I started filming, and hopefully the battery can last for a little bit. We will see. Okay, this seems more like a night market place, exact duplication of Thailand night markets. See those Rolexes and AP.
Madam, start looking, please. Give me size. We have many size, many color.
Good thing is here at least people they do speak English compared to Da Nang. In Da Nang, they don't, most likely. That is why in Da Nang I got to learn to speak Vietnamese. If not, there's no way for me to communicate with locals. Okay.
Năm nay tự nhiên học sinh giỏi mà cũng phụ huynh bỏ ra phải không?
Cái nào mà gọi bỏ. Về đi xem ai đi.
Em mở cái tủ của khóa để đâu rồi? Chị khóa để đâu rồi? Chị khóa ở đây. Mấy đứa một đứa máy lần rồi.
Really old school architecture. It reserves all the ancient Chinese elements, just like Vietnam in Malaysia. Vietnam as well preserves even more southern Canton or Fujian style architecture than in actual Canton province or Fujian province. Since the development in China during last 3-4 decades, the government keep on demolishing older architectures, and most of them their lack of maintenance, making the architecture like not in good condition, in really bad condition. But yeah, good to see Vietnam in Malaysia and also Hoi An. They got all the culture with Chinese elements preserved so well. Just want to take a look at the time for now quick. Okay, it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5:10 on May 28th. The lighting condition is actually still really good. I would say not saying really good, but really soft. And I would say sufficient to my camera. I'm happy. When I was in Chiang Mai, which I spent 4 months earlier this year, from the end of January till mid-May time, I mostly just keep on playing tennis there. The cost to play tennis is really reasonable there. So I just kept on doing it and didn't even bother to film too many videos. Life is really slow here in Southeast Asia, and I'm happy with it, especially for the price. Very good. I'm busy. Sorry. No, I'm busy. I'm busy. I will talk to you later. Eh? Yeah, people greeting to me. I'm happy.
BBQ 맛있어요.
Good, good. Yep, I see fishing boy here. Oh, one more thing I haven't got the chance to do yet is fishing here in Vietnam because the ocean is basically everywhere. And I'm just thinking about if I can get the fishing rod. Might as well I can just go somewhere to do some fishing, especially, yeah, further in the ocean or like at the peninsula of Song Cha Peninsula.
Hello.
Okay, that's the end of the night market, and I just went across the island on foot, easy. Next place is gonna be to go to the diagonal direction to see anything else in the island. Not like Thailand, everywhere Chinese people. Here is like can see multicultural of visitors here. Okay, there's an alleyway here. Not sure where it is going to, but I'm gonna take not this one, but the next alleyway. Sorry, not the next one, but the one after next one to see the riverside. Ah, here's the Lego shop. Yeah. Not this one, but I'm gonna turn to the right on the next alleyway. Whoa. Definitely it's a really good idea to come to Hoi An from Da Nang. From Da Nang, since it is just like 45 minutes, 1 hour ride, 1 hour drive from Da Nang city, the Mei He beach. People can always book a Uber, a local Uber. They call it Grab, or rent a scooter if you don't get caught driving without an international driving permit.
you here for what is the one for you?
Oh,
The
thank
chopstick for the
you.
cooking.
The cooking.
Yeah,
Ah.
when you cooking we make from Vietnam. Yeah.
Nè chú. Đây, đậu thôi.
Seems like this is the right place to make a turn. Hopefully, let's see. Just want to confirm from the maps. Okay. Seems like this is the right place to turn. Okay. There might be another alleyway I may want to go. Let's see. One thing different from Thailand is you do see signs in English mostly in Thailand and have no problem getting the information. But here in Vietnam, when riding a bike in the street, like basically you don't know nothing about the signs. In that case, you can only guess. Even for the government buildings or oh shit. Nope. That's not gonna work. Okay, good luck, my friend. Hopefully you don't scratch your car too bad. I know you did it already. You think you can make it? I don't think so. It's way too narrow. Anyways, none of my business. Let's go. Wow, a nice Hyundai. Obviously not anymore. Okay. This is more like the local residential area without that many businesses, and construction is going on. There might be a chance they are just trying to modify it to make it a hotel. Seems like, okay, this town is really fancy. Somehow, people tend not to come here to spend the night since, there's no point to spend more than half a day here. Maybe that is why the accommodation in this town actually it became even cheaper. Okay. Hey, decided to go this alleyway. Here's some traditional Asian music, maybe Asian music. Oh, that's the Buddhism prayers. Okay, back to the riverside. Hello. One more thing I noticed about Da Nang, oh sorry, even though I'm here in Hoi An, I just keep on mentioning Da Nang. But anyways, they are nearby. They're next to each other. Yeah, one thing I noticed about Da Nang is that you can go to the gym, not every gym, of course. Just one single gym, they offer some free trial or free membership, whatever. It seems more like a free membership to people, which I'm really happy with. Okay. Good that there is no motorized vehicle other than those e-scooters here in the area. Quiet, no engine noise or exhaust noise. Okay, I'm back to the bridge. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm back to the bridge where I got to this island. I'm gonna take another walk quick. And then, there is motorized scooters. Okay. See so many people from Korea. That's good. Korean people, they like Vietnam. So as myself. They are selling those floating lantern boat or candle boat where they put a lit up bed candle into the water. I have the candle floating. In the water. Whoop. There says toy. I'm good, thank you. Hoi Hon. Hoi An. Hoi An. So it seems like this is the island called Hoi. Basically on the riverside here is more like the patios and the bars. Seems like it is a good place to have a drink. And this booth is selling wood sculptures. Every single one of them, they are really well made. Here in Vietnam, they are really famous for their artisans doing the woodwork. And we have a floating sign here in the river, says Hoi An. By the way, I see thousands of Russian people as well here in Vietnam. So I would say Vietnam is more like a small Russia plus smaller South Korea. At the meantime, in Thailand, especially in Pai, it's more like a smaller Israel, yes. Is there another bridge to come to the night market island? Yeah, looks like it. Good that I have my sneakers with me, making it easier for me to walk. Especially after hanging out without filming for 1/3 of the year, 3-4 months. I still remember my sneakers worn out in Kathmandu or Nepal, making me feel so difficult to walk. Just want to check the maps quick. Okay, yes, there's another bridge to get to town, so I get to the island. Okay, I think that's about it for episode 1 of the Hoi An video. Okay, hope you guys enjoy this video. Please consider like and wow, it's way too noisy. I got to walk a little bit further. Oh, the decibel there is just ridiculous. Okay, now it's way better. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please consider like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it yet. And also turn on the notification bell, and I will see you in episode 2. And you guys, hope you guys have a really nice day. Peace. Cheers.